Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between viOLet and Major on King Sejong Station, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Terran player, it is Major. And in the top left side of the map, we have the red Zerg player, it is viOLet. Alright, so a TVZ for you guys here from Dreamhack Montreal. Hope you've enjoyed the games from this tournament so far, I know that I have. And it's been a good time had by everyone. Again, a quick plug for my Patreon. If you're interested in donating to that, even just $1 a month would be really helpful to me. Really just great for the channel, very supportive that way. You can get shoutouts, you can get t-shirts at different donation levels. I mean, I will basically with different donation goals, I will do a game night with you guys. I mean, a lot of fun stuff as well. Alright, so here we go. TVZ, likely going to be a Reaper expand here on King Sejong Station. It seems like a fairly balanced map. I haven't seen much complaining about it from people in general, like either at the pro level or the amateur level. What am I trying to say here? And so that means it must be pretty good. I mean, you have to worry about these backdoor rocks at your natural and a huge ramp right here, but it seems all the naturals have huge ramps. In this certain map pool for StarCraft 2. Anyway, Zerg player viOLet is working on some stuff, going to hatch first into an extractor into a spawning pool. Nothing too insane there. There's the Reaper. This is Creeper the Reaper. How's it going, Creeper the Reaper? Creeper the Reaper was sent to Terran prison for creeping on women, sneaking in their windows and taking photos and doing all sorts of disgusting and naughty stuff. He was caught. He was caught, thrown in Terran prison. They strapped a jetpack on his back, gave him some guns, and said, go kill some Zerg. If you kill enough, maybe we'll put you in the Hall of Fame, and maybe we will release you. Factory also coming up here after the expansion for a Major, and viOLet's working on what? Queens, sixlings, not going for the 4, going for 6. And here goes Creeper the Reaper. He's very sad that there are no other humans to talk to out here on this very lonely mission, but he figures, again, I kill enough of this Zerg stuff. How hard can that be? And they might let me go. So here it is. Major's Reaper, Creeper the Reaper, trying to sneak on up, but there are almost queens out. There are sixlings here coming right on in. The sixlings chasing them. KD8 charge, weird position for it. Good micro by viOLet, moving the wounded lings away. Reaper has no kills so far. Come on, Creeper. Remember, you said it would be easy. KD8 charge again in a weird spot. I don't know why he keeps doing behind him, but that's what he's doing. KD8 charge there. Oh, he did get a kill. What? Oh, he killed a ling. Nicely done. I didn't even see that. Nicely done, Creeper the Reaper, but you need more than that. You need more than that to make it into the Reaper Hall of Fame. Major is working on a starport back home. Hellion there as well for that early Hellion harass. Double queen, though. That is dangerous stuff. You really can't stand nearby 2 queens for any length of time without just getting murdered if you're Major. And is he going to head home? I mean, he's scouting okay, but he hasn't scouted the main base. He hasn't really scouted the natural. He hasn't seen the timing on these gas at all. And so I think he's just maybe checking for proxy hatches or trying to... Can he hop up this? I don't think he can. Can he hop into the main? Yeah, he can hop here and hop here, but guess what? Oh, there are speedlings ready for him. Oh no, Creeper the Reaper. Creeper man, you got this thing and... oh, he does run in time to avoid dying, but holy smokes, viOLet. He knows this map. He's going for a third base as well. Medevac on the way for Major. Is that his first one? I think it is. And Hellion production continuing. That's going to be 4 total Hellions. In addition to a handful of Marines, 4 Marines and a Medevac. That is too much for one Medevac to handle, but looks like the Marines are going to go in the Medevac. The Hellions will probably assault the front door. Queen count is always important. Is at 4 right now with no more in production. And that's a good lair. That's a quick lair time by viOLet. We've seen viOLet in the past try to defend just with straight queens and stuff. For a long time before getting a lair, but getting a lair now, getting an evolution chamber now, getting a roach warren now, definitely has some plans here for the mid game that involve more than just queens and lings. Spore crawler's on the way, but not ready yet, and it's a 4 marine drop. Doesn't seem very scary. The queen's immediately going after that medevac, exactly what you want to do. 1 marine gets left behind at the natural. Aww. Poor guy. Ah, Creeper the Reaper's back here, and a queen stabbing him in the face. He gets no kills. Spore crawler takes out the medevac too. The Hellions trying to roast through the drones, lining up. Get out of there, drones. Queen's trying to stab them away at the same time. Lings taking out one of the Hellions, but 8 drone kills right there. Woo! That Hellion attack at the front was great. The drop wasn't that great. I mean, lost the medevac, lost all the Marines, lost a Reaper too, but still. Still, the Hellions managed to kill 8 drones, so now it ends at 38 to 36. Total Harvesters going for a third base now is the Major. Liberator setting up shop here at the natural base of Violet. Queens trying to get in there. Spore Crawler wants to burrow. The burrow time was shortened, as you can see here, but still enough for a Liberator to respond. 5 Hellions attacking the third base of Violet. No workers here at all. It took them forever to actually kill a building unless they transform themselves into Hellbats, which they cannot do, as they don't have an armory. And here comes the Liberator at the main base. There it is, setting up shop, and run, get out of there. Nope, not getting out of there. Losing more drones here. Again, the Spore Crawler desperately trying to burrow and take down this Liberator, but can't even get a shot. Oh, does get one shot off. Does get one shot off, which is fine, but 5 more drone kills. It's 37 to 46 Harvesters. The harassment by Major has been absolutely impressive so far. Slow boat to China. Got a slow Overlord here trying to scout out the possible presence of a third base. And he'll find it. It's just, it's almost already an orbital command by this time. Violet's working on +1 Carapace, working on Glial Reconstitution. Major's working on +1/+1 for his biological units. All things that you need in TVZ. And a couple flying tanks here, which might be going away in a future patch. Might be going away. Liberator has 9 kills. Queen Spore Crawler's getting shots off, enough to kill it. I don't know. No, it's not. Liberator down to 45 hit points, chilling in the air behind the main base for Violet. Tanks on the low ground. Bam! Can't actually hit this mineral line. Spore Crawler trying to set up shop. Roaches, I mean, I don't know what they could do about this. Couple Lings come up from the bottom side to try to deal with it too. Hellions roasting up all the drones at the third base. No defense here whatsoever. The multitasking for Major has been dead impressive so far. He's killed 9 more drones. All these Hellions are going to die, I think. And they do. All the Hellions die, but these tanks are still causing a massive problem. Marines on the high ground here too. Ravagers in the mix. Siege tank with 5 kills and 4 kills. Those buddies are still alive. Extractor does end up exploding there. All the drones forced to evacuate. Most of them forced to evacuate from this natural base. Lings trying to wrap around from the backside. You can see them coming. Actually, Roaches coming along here. Can Major take down this hatch? Would be the big thing. Roaches trying to kill the tanks, but they get picked up, lifted away. The Marines get left behind to get murdered there, but that's more dead workers. It's 65 to 43 total Harvesters. Still no defense available here at the third base. These workers are still not back to work. Violet, what is going on? This is so uncharacteristic of you. You have idle drones. Get in there. These guys look like they're working, but they're not. But they are not, I can tell. A Ling run by here into the third base, taking out a lot of SCVs, trying to even the score. Roaches moving in with Lings as well, trying to kill these tanks. Good tank micro by Major, picking up a tank with 2 hit points left and keeping him alive. Ravager comes in trying to deal with stuff all by his lonesome. This third base might just be abandoned by Major. No, he is sending some units to try to deal with it, but that's 20 SCVs killed. It is now 52 to 49 total Harvesters. Violet has an excellent lead on that one. Extractors coming up here at the third base for Violet, and a fourth base too on that high ground, which is on the way to Major's side of the map. Okay, so pretty good war of attrition thus far. Roaches showing up with their Carapace upgrade, trying to knock down the debris leading into the natural base, making it much harder for that drop tank strategy to work. There are enough Roaches here, it's taking you down fairly quickly. If they had upgrades, it'd be better. Liberator is trying to sneak into this third base and get some shots down. Again, there's no Spore Crawler here. There's a single Queen. It's not enough. And some Roaches. Liberator's just absolutely going to town. Some Ravagers morphing in, trying to corrosive bile their way to victory, but the Liberators are flying on over, possibly heading... Nope. One sets up here at the third base. Again, Ravagers might be able to take it down. Corrosive bile landing, and bam. Does get it. Another attack down here with just straight up Marines, getting chased away by Roaches. And Lings here, Queen trying to stab it. The Liberator has 1 total kill to its name and getting chased away by Queens here as well. Can this Queen kill it? Desperately trying to get shots off. Will the Queen die first? No! Maybe. Yes, it does die first. Liberator has still shut down this third base. Third base for Major is up and happily mining here. It's 56 to 64 total Harvesters. Major 148, 134 on that overall supply. Third base here for Violet, or fourth base rather, is up and running. There are no workers at it though. Infestation pit coming up for Violet. 55 workers is good. I think rather be at 60. Marines outpace their medevacs. A lot of them die to this Marine or this Roach Ravager Ling defense force here at the 4th base. Marines harassing at the natural base now here as well. Finally getting cleaned up. Not really killing any workers to speak of. Another drop back here in the main. They want to kill that Spore Crawler, and they might be able to, but the Lings show up. No! Can't quite pull it off. Taking shots from that Spores, that medevac as they evacuate from the main base and try to sneak on over possibly to the 3rd base. Queens are ready for that, though. They are dead ready for it. They're going to try to sneak over here anyway. Wait, where did the Queens go? They were so ready. Oh no, Queens. Did you get juked? Did Major juke you out of your pants? Entirely possible. Roach, Ravager, Ling against Marine Marauder here. +1/+1 on the Marines and the Marauders. Roaches have that +1 carapace, but that is about it. But still, Corrosive Biles landing and not hitting much of anything. Not hitting a whole ton of anything at all. Major unloading his Marines, trying to heal them up. The medevac here has 14 hit points to her name, sneaking on into the 3rd, but Lings show up. Bunch of the Marines die. One manages to evacuate. One very hurt Marine inside one very hurt medevac. Ravagers and Lings defending this 4th base with their lives against the Marine Marauder medevac composition. Pathogen Glands going to finish here for Major before his first Infestors do, which is how you want to do that. Definitely something you want to do if you are a Zerg player with that timing. And a Ling run by, trying to sneak around this left side. There are some Marines ready, though. How are the upgrades? +1/+1 versus +1/+1 and the stim, too. But Lings against non-microed Marines, they do okay. They do okay. Yeah, they all got killed at the bottom left side of the map here, but that's okay. They can live with that one. Hive on the way for viOLet now. About 11-minute Hive. More and more Infestors coming in. I like to see the Infestor play. I'd maybe like to see a Spire, but that's A-okay. Roach Ravager trying to get some fungals down here, but the tanks focusing the Infestors. What a great play by Major there. Finally gets a fungal down. A bit of a fungal bile. Not the most impressive one I've ever seen. More fungals landing. Not really killing much of anything here. The Infestors are getting targeted and exploded. Full retreat now. More and more workers dying. There's a Liberator at the natural base. There's a Liberator at the main base that a Queen is finally taking down. But it's 64 to 53 total Harvesters. Marines, Marauders severely threatening the 4th. Some Lings and Ravagers coming in, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Lings getting stutter-stepped and kited backwards very well. Infestor here with not enough energy to do anything. Walks past the Terran army. Is still alive somehow. And forces a retreat. All that's left here are some tanks, but reinforcing Marines coming in for Major. That's a big group of reinforcements. Huge group, 163 to 80 total supply. Infestor here once again just wandering willy-nilly, getting exploded. Hatchery at the 4th base does explode. Major is in full control right now, killing so many drones. 8 drones, 9 drones. It's 63 to 37 total Harvesters coming forward. That's a good game. Well played. Love you guys out of viOLet. viOLet is defeated and Major is victorious. Impressive display there from Major. I mean, not 2 games in a row he's beat viOLet, which is amazing. I mean, I thought for sure viOLet was the better of these 2 players, but I was proven wrong. So Terran fans, rejoice. Major's looking good. Looking really good here. APM for these players, well over 300 each. Again, 63 to 37 Harvesters. Not going to do anybody any favors if you're the Zerg player there. Losing 3 Infestors, 19 Roaches, 8 Ravagers, 208 Lings. Wow, that's a lot of dead Lings. A lot of dead workers, too. 60 drones killed by Major. That's a big, big number of dead workers, too. And yeah, Infestation Pit was there. Got some fungal biles off, but it just wasn't enough. The consistent harassment of Major was enough to win this game, and that's what did it for him. So congratulations to him. Sounds like he's moving on to the next round of Dreamhack Montreal, and we will see who he faces next. All right, so that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.